What's going on, guys? My name is Sam, and you're watching Cast Blast Camp. And if you're here watching this video, that means you are a member of the Cast Blast Camp YouTube channel. Here recently, I wanted to do a video to put out just for my members. I really appreciate all you guys supporting the channel, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this video special access to you guys only. About a couple months ago, the first dove season ended. I got a bunch of dove breasts ready to debone and turn into some poppers. So I'm gonna head inside, go to the kitchen, bring you guys along with me, and show you guys how to make jalapeno bacon dove poppers. So let's get right in there and get to business. Alright, we're in here in the kitchen. First things up, I'm gonna show you the ingredients that will be used to make these jalapeno dove poppers. We're gonna need some cream cheese, some jalapenos, some bacon, and then in here, we have our dove breasts. I gotta go ahead and debone them. They've been soaking in a marinade for about 2 or 3 days. And then before that, I had them in a lemon lime brine for about 3 or 4 days. So these are gonna be nice and flavorful. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and prep all the jalapenos. I'm just gonna show you how to do one on camera though. So first things first, cut off both ends. Cut it straight down the middle. Just like that. And then you can either use the knife to remove the seeds and the pith, or a spoon, or your fingers. Using a spoon to remove it's pretty easy and simple. You just basically scoop it out. And if there's anything left behind, you can just use the spoon to scrape the rest out. Just like that. And if you want to, you can rinse the seeds off, but it doesn't make a huge difference. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these jalapenos prepped up, and then I'll meet back up with you guys for step 2. Alright, I got all the peppers cut in half, and the seeds and the pith removed. So the next step is to get the dove breast off the bone. So this is a dove breast right here. It's basically like a little small chicken breast. The breastbone runs right through the middle, and then wise up right here. It's very simple to debone these. You just take your knife, cut down the breastbone, and then off of the breastbone that direction, sort of like an L. So now that I explained how to take the meat off the bone, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. A good sharp knife is handy. It doesn't have to be razor sharp, but sharp enough. I'm going to go right down the side of the main breastbone. Also being careful and slow. You don't want to cut yourself here. So we cut on the side of the breastbone down to the bottom of the breastbone in there. Now from here you might be able to just take your thumb and your finger, depending on how long your meat's been marinating and how soft it is, and be able to peel it just right off the bone. And there's always usually a little connection piece on the top of the breast where it usually meets the wing. If you haven't cut that out during your field dressing, you'll want to pinch it out here or cut it out there. Alrighty guys. Now that right there is a boneless dove breast. Basically like a little mini chicken breast. About a bite-sized serving's worth. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these breasts off the bone. And then I'll meet back up with you for the next step. Okay, we got all the dove meat off the bone. So the next step is we're going to take all these sliced jalapenos. Take a dollop of cream cheese. And fill up these jalapeno boats with cream cheese. So this is probably going to be the easiest step. You just get a spoonful or a dollop of cream cheese and put it inside the jalapeno. You don't want to overstuff it because you still need to leave some room for the dove breast to go in there. And then you're going to wrap it up with the bacon. I'll show you guys that after I get all these filled with cream cheese. Okay, we have all the jalapenos filled with cream cheese. So the next step is to add a dove breast in them and then wrap them up in bacon. You can use regular bacon or any bacon you want, but today we're going to be using garlic rosemary flavored bacon. So you can probably get 1 strip to 1 popper. It may take a strip and a half to 2 strips on some of these poppers if your popper's extra big or if your bacon strip's a little small. Also, I forgot to mention, you're going to need plenty of toothpicks. This is what's going to pin the whole popper together and hold it together while it's grilling. So it's pretty simple. You just take your jalapeno boat filled with cream cheese, get a boneless breast here, lay the breast on top, and begin to wrap it around. So the way that I think is easy to do this is I place the popper on top of the slice of bacon. I get a toothpick, put it right through the middle, poke it out the bottom and through the bacon just like that. So you can see the toothpick on both sides. And then I begin to just roll it up. As I'm rolling it, I'll make sure it's tight up against the jalapeno. And I will also take the bacon and try to get on the edges as well. I'll bring it back around, get another toothpick, and pin it up. Now you could stop at this, but I'm wanting to put another piece just to cover the ends so all the cheese doesn't seep out when it's grilling. So I'm going to go ahead and pin it right through the toothpick there, and then begin to wrap it. Alrighty, just like that. And if you need an extra toothpick or two to pin up some loose pieces, that's no problem. Just be sure to chew slow and pull all these out before you eat them. Okay, that is a jalapeno popper right there. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these wrapped up, and then I'll meet you guys out on the grill. Okay, we have all the Dove poppers wrapped up, pinned up, ready for the grill. Next up is to get the grill ready and then put these on the grill. I'll meet you guys out there. Also, now would be the time, if you want to add any extra seasoning, to sprinkle the seasoning on your poppers. Alrighty, the fire is all burned down. We got a nice hot glowing coal base. Really hot. I'm gonna let it burn down just for a little bit more, and then the Dove poppers are going straight on. We got a total of 40 Dove poppers here, guys. It's a mountain. I'm definitely not going to be able to eat all these alone tonight. I'm going to get some help from some friends and family. And some of these we're not going to cook 100%. We're going to cook them about 80%. So it'll still have some moisture left in them, and we can reheat them up in an air fryer in the next day or so. They're really good. If you do it that way and reheat them in an air fryer, it tastes just like it's fresh again. If you don't have an air fryer, you can also get by with putting them in the oven and heating them back up. We're going to let this burn down just for a little bit longer, and then they're going on. Alright, it's time. All 40 poppers on the grill, getting cooked up. Now you want to cook these to a good crispy perfection. You want all the bacon to be nice and crispy, but not burnt. There's no really set time limit. You just got to keep an eye on it and make sure no flame gets kicked up too much. If it does, you need to try to kill it out. Putting a lid on it will kill the flame out and also make it smoke up, which is just extra flavor. We're using some oak and we're using some pecan wood in this today. So this one right here is just about perfect. It has a nice crisp to the edge of all the bacon, and that is thoroughly cooked through and through right there. Now you can go a little bit longer if you want to, but that's just about as far as you really want to go, because the dove breast inside can get dried out if you overcook it, and you don't want some dry dove breast. Now some of these will cook a little bit quicker than others, so you're just going to have to keep an eye on them. Flip them over, look at them, see if they're done or not. If not, let them cook a little bit longer. Try to move them to a hot spot if there are any. Alrighty guys, they are all done off the grill. Some of them I didn't cook as charred as others. Some of these will be used as leftovers and reheated up tomorrow or the next day in an air fryer, and it'll bring it back to life just as good as it is now. And some of them I put a little bit more of a color on there, ready to eat. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished product right here. A delicious crispy dove popper. Jalapeno, cream cheese, bacon, and a boneless dove breast. All in one nice tasty package. Now, before you eat this, you want to pull all the toothpicks out. You do not want to chew on these or accidentally swallow those. That will not be good. And chew slow just in case if you forgot that there's one in there hiding, and take smaller bites as well. It's going to be pretty hot off the grill also. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to harvest these doves. Give me more opportunities to harvest more in the future. Hear my prayer, Yeshua? So be it. All right, let's dive right in and give these a taste test. I've already tried these before, so I know they're delicious, but I'm going to go ahead and try them again and let you know how they turned out this batch. That is delicious, guys. The pepper goes so well with the cream cheese, and then the bacon and the dove, they just match so well together. That cream cheese is trying to get all over me, but it sure is delicious. Finger looking good, guys, no lie. Alrighty, that's pretty much going to sum it up. It is dark, it's getting late and cold, so I'm going to get these dove poppers inside, eat a few more, and get some packaged up to give away to some family and friends. I want to say a very special thank you to all my members. This is a special video just for you guys out there. I know there's not many of you, but I appreciate every single one of you guys that's become a member. And if you've never tried dove poppers, you need to give it a shot, and now you know how to. Here recently I've been in the catch and cook mood, and I did a catch and cook video fishing under a bridge. If you guys would like to take a look at that video, I'll link it right here at the end. But until next time, please consider liking, sharing with friends and family, and subscribing if you haven't already. Sam out.